Hello everybody, it's that time again. It is weekly video time, so I'll just get right into it. My whole purpose of this channel, and not just this channel but just things that I do, I'm always hoping that whatever I'm going through, experiencing, learning, trying to grow from, that I can share that with someone or people, and that hopefully it can help them. So that's my whole purpose. Just in case you didn't know. And I feel like with everything that's going on, and not just this time, but we can speak to what's going on right now. I feel like for myself, I don't know if I want to say revelation, epiphany, not exactly an epiphany because it's not something that I don't know, but kind of had a strong reminder of just in my own self from some things that happened. I came to the realization that I'm going to have to really shift like my mindset and really just like hone in on some things as far as who I am, who I want to be, how I want to, come across, how I want to carry myself. And that I'm going to have to look at things differently. And I'm going to have to be really like steadfast on certain principles, on certain character traits, and I'm gonna have to do that if I'm going to be able to move the way I need to move, have my mind set the way it needs to be, so that certain things don't affect me to the point where I can't move past it, if that makes any sense. And I feel like that does not only apply to me, which is why we're talking about it. It's a lot going on. That goes without saying, right? It's a lot of different things going on that are affecting us collectively. But every individual has their own things going on that is affecting them individually, because stuff is still happening. People are still having other situations to deal with beyond what's in our face, right? So you got all that stuff, which is enough by itself. Now you threw all this other stuff on top of it, and it's like, whoa, you might be having a hard time dealing with everything. And then just how our social norms have shifted tremendously in a very short amount of time, and that in itself is jarring, let alone all the other things. So I would say, and I would encourage, to really spend some time, since you probably got a little extra time on your hands, spend some time really reflecting on what you're trying to do, who you're trying to be, and how you need to adjust yourself accordingly moving forward. Because I know that there's a lot of people, and I spoke on this last week, that in the midst of this will take the easy road, and the easy road is to do things a certain type of way, usually the wrong way, usually the slick way, usually the, screw everybody, I'm just gonna do whatever, say whatever, just be crazy. Like, that's, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure some of y'all, you've seen that, just people just like, whatever. I don't even care. I'm not going to try to move with integrity. I'm not going to try to, make sure I'm checking on certain people, making sure people's mental health is what it needs to be, because people are struggling in that area too. Being alone, isolation leads to depression and all sorts of things. Are we checking on people? Are we making sure they're okay? Are we Even though whatever's going on with you and your household is difficult, understand. But are we still like seeing how the next person is doing? To reach out to them, have a conversation. You can have a conversation. You know, it's those little things that seem really little, but it's huge. Like, so huge. So I would encourage, please do that. Please check on people, even if it's not necessarily somebody like in your circle or your sphere, whatever. Just like be good to people. Talk to people. Say hello. Tell somebody good morning. Say, I'm just checking to see if you're all right. These are good things. You need to do stuff like that. Don't lose practice in that. And if you haven't been practicing in that, maybe you should start practicing in that. Just a thought. Other part of this, I would say, even though you need to be checking on people and not being completely, selfish or self-centered, please don't do that. At the same time, there comes a point in time where you have to draw the line in the sand for who you are and what you stand for. And if you're seeing that people aren't, falling in step with that, you might have to leave some people alone. Like, seriously. You might not be able to be as helpful as you would want to be. That's a problem I deal with. Because it is so much going on. It is so much strain. It is so much pull just on your mental energy, on your spirit, on your soul. It's a lot going on. And then trying to, navigate all this and figure yourself out and figure everything out, that you might have to decide to choose yourself, choose, your immediate thing, and have to tell people, you know what, I'm sorry, I can't do that. You might have to let some things go because, you can't always be given out. And unfortunately right now, you don't have enough to give out. Just even of your own will and your own strength and those things. It's a shortage on that too, because it's so much pulling at you. It's like, yo, I would love to just give all this out, but you can't give everything out and then have nothing left. And if you're not getting that in return, you can't do it, because where are you going to get it from? Where are you going to get it from if you don't get it from yourself? So I would also encourage, take care of yourself. To the best of your ability, take care of yourself. Take care of your mind, body, spirit, soul. Take care of it. Because if you don't take care of it first, who's going to do it for you? And that is for me specifically, that might not apply to everybody. It's a very harsh reality at times. When you're somebody you want to help and you want to be there for people and you want to be understanding and you want to be loving and caring and all that stuff, and those things aren't bad. But sometimes it can become extreme if you're not taking care of yourself and you're not getting it in return. You have to maybe close that down for a while. And that's not easy. So once again, just encouraging all of y'all to just be in tune with this and this. Don't lose that. Don't let anybody make you lose that. Don't lose yourself at all. Whoever you are, don't lose that in the midst of all of this. Get in tune with that. And get in tune with the people. There's people in your life that's really there. You better hold on to them people for dear life. For real, for real. More now than ever. You still trying to figure stuff out? Figure it out. You still unsure? Be sure. It's not the time to be, I don't know. Stick with what works. Stick with what you got. Stick with what's solid. And you'll be all right. Just get it together. We all got to get it together. That's all I can say. Love all of y'all. Hope you're good. Until next time.